So when it comes to yoga, what is this understanding about somebody being elevated to be blissful, or it gets to samadhi, or you gain enlightenment? What is that?
Yes, these are big words. Don't worry about those words, enlightenment or samadhi. This is the ultimate stage. You know, it's just like a child. Child talks about, when I go to college, what happens? When I graduate, what would I do? It is far ahead. You are putting cart in front of a horse. This is far out there. Samadhi is total absorption. That is the final aspect of yoga. That means your mind is totally attuned to supreme consciousness. That is samadhi. That is the ultimate thing. To attain that, we have to control body, senses, mind, and that takes years and years of practice. Okay. Sansara is the end of the term. Sansara means material world. Sansara means transmigration. See, these words, it's used in Buddhism also. Sansara is transmigration. All the suffering comes because of not knowing our true essence. So we don't know our true essence, so we look for happiness in the outside world. Outside world of senses, material things, name, fame, power, recognition, considering our body to be real. And we have desires. So we try to fulfill desires, and that produces transmigration, and transmigration is suffering. Opposite of transmigration is contentment and bliss. What is enlightenment? That was another question.
Yes.
Enlightenment, so like I turn on the light, so it's lightened. So this lamp is on, is enlightenment. So what it did, it removed the darkness. So enlightenment, just in simplified language, is remove the darkness. What kind of darkness? Darkness from our mind, darkness from our understanding. So you have clarity of understanding, that is enlightenment. So somebody's enlightened, solves a puzzle. That is enlightenment.
Okay.
So enlightenment is to solve the puzzle of life. So many people are in ignorance. See, they don't see this. But when you understand law of karma, cause and effect, then you see everything is clear. What am I today is nothing of result of the past. So I feel comfortable. That's just like you look at your bank balance, you say, why am my bank balance is low? But when you look at your books, that I spend here, I spend there, then you feel enlightened. Though you don't have money, but you have understanding. Same way, understanding of who we are right now and accepting it is enlightenment. So enlightenment is to realize that I'm spark of God. I'm always free. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. That is enlightenment. But it doesn't come by somebody telling us, teaching us. It has to be personal experience. Okay. Any other thing that...
Oh, yes. So when you make reference to the people that have gotten enlightenment, like the Buddha, say Yogananda or Babaji. Now, what are these personalities?
These people, you never met Babaji or you never met Yoganand, so it is only mental fantasy. So people have mental fantasy about personalities. Buddha we never met, but we can go by inference that he was enlightened. But what did he do? He was enlightened because he was a prince, he had all the luxuries, he experienced that. That is more like indulgence. Then he went into austerities, giving up food, hardships, he tortured his body. And final realization came, that middle path, You don't need to torture yourself. You don't need to do anything. That you are supreme consciousness. Remove the illusion. Remove all the desire, which is cause of all suffering. He felt blissful. Still he was in the body. Still he had to eat. Still he had to function like human being. But he was liberated. This is what is happening. All the personality people talk about, we don't know it. Matter of fact, yoga practice is we can feel enlightenment ourselves. Then it's real. So I don't fantasize about anyone, because these are all fantasies, and people build fantasies. People build up stories about miracles. People get fascinated by miracles because that is what we want as escape. Yoganand's story, all the stories are because of miracles, and this is what people get impressed. But if they teach, like this is what you do, take responsibility, sit and meditate, that doesn't impress anyone. So this is a fantasy. So let go of all those fantasy.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. That's
Thank you.